Hi everyone.
Hi guys.
Lovely to see you. I said then as if there was something very serious afoot, but I mean this is serious because this is a completely new house to us, and we take this seriously. This is someone we've never really spoken about, never tried, never smelled.
Never heard of. So this is we are continuing our journey through the Art and Olfaction Award nominees 2025. At the point of recording, they've already had the finals, but I don't really care about who actually won.
It's all about taking part, is what my mum said to me at sports day at school, and I stand by that, even though I was at home, relaxing,
but
with a pint.
But I think what we've enjoyed about these nominees is a list of exciting perfumes and perfumers for us to go and explore.
Yeah, it's exciting to sort of have a completely brand new sort of thing on the radar, someone we've not ever smelled anything of.
And also, I've got to say, when I look at Instagram or YouTube, most people, so much of the talk is just of brands who are sending out free bottles and samples to everybody's talking about the same thing, and it gets a bit boring.
It's quite tiring, isn't it?
But that said, we have been sent free samples, not by the brand, actually by a different brand, by Rachel Binder of Polaris Stolen Perfume, who we've talked about before. So the house we were talking about is Fume Fragrances, and in specifically their nomination, which is the space between. I've had this sample for a while. I've worn it a couple of times, and Joe has not worn it at all.
So Fume, F-U-M, F.
So an LA-based house. The perfumer is Miss Layla, who is a self-taught perfumer.
Always self-taught smellers, so that's fine.
Exactly. And I'm going to give myself another.
I have no idea what to expect here.
Oh.
I love that. Okay.
This is in the Artisan category, and I think from the off, this smells Artisan. I felt this smells Artisan.
It really does.
One of the things
it really does.
or I was aware of is the quality of ingredients.
Yeah.
I was really struck with that. Quick chat about the price. The price is 50 ml for $75, 30 ml for $135, 50 ml for $165 for EDPs. That is the price of most of the fragrances. This one is an X-ray, which is 30 ml for $165, which is more expensive. But I think, my memory of experiencing this, and from just the smell in the air, you're aware of the quality of the materials, and that this is big on the naturals.
This actually puts me in mind of some of the boldness that I've not smelled for a long time, but things like Mai and Mem from Gardoni, and that sort of boldness and vision
from Vogue,
where there's no interest in mainstream cliche at all.
So this is about something different. This is about white copal. So copal is a resin indigenous to Mexico, and it's sort of Mexican frankincense used by Mayan, Aztecs, and Incas.
Wow!
And in the air,
bloody good.
It's really good. It's really. I said
that's intriguing. That is really
I'll be honest. We are sent a few things, and we have a few things which we consider, and I go through them first, and then I talk to Joe about what we might like to do a video on, and I said we should really do a video on this one, and it is good. It is great. So that incense is there, like it's definitely front and center.
It's almost like a fruity incense.
It's
as well.
There's a really fruity, juicy, delicious, amazingly fruity opening at the front. There's as well as incense, I get kind of like pencil shaving-y kind of cedar, freshly sawn wood. I get
a bit of paint as well. I've had that before with a few things like Ghost House from Zurikina.
Yeah,
that slightly slightly glossy, painty, terpsy area, like the shed at your bottom of your garden.
Bottom of my garden.
Well, anyone's garden.
Yeah.
If you have a shed
Bottom of one's garden.
full of paint and white spirits and stuff that you associate with building.
But the fruity, I get the kind of oily fruitiness, neroli, pettigrain, a bit of apple, and
Yeah,
something. It's a combination I've not quite smelt.
it's
before, I don't think.
slightly spicy apple.
Definite
If you're
spiced
introducing
apple.
apple into
Definite
like
spiced apple.
a nice sort of spicy pork chop or something.
But I feel I'm really
Lots of pepper.
transported.
Yeah, I think that's
It's
that's really interesting. And that could so easily fall into a cliche straight away of the kind of it could fall into the black peppery, woodsy, pencil shaving.
It's
Mark Buxton Comme des Garçons.
It's not an ISOE super incense.
It's a friendly incense.
It's
not
friendly.
churchy. I don't find that churchy.
It's not. I think it's
for an incense.
It's quite
it's quite brave.
It's transportative. It's quite tropical. I definitely feel. I mean, we're in a church, and it's not churchy. I feel we are in a
jungle.
Yeah,
incensey, jungly temple.
I was just going to say. I feel we are in the centre of London. I feel really transported to another place and another climate.
Yeah,
jungle, and I get fruit, almost a hint of vegetation.
It is vegetable. It's vegetable, isn't it? Like, what was it that we smelled when we were talking to Sarah McCartney ages ago about making the waft from the loft? And there was a sort of really dank, sort of garden vegetable weed thing. And I can't remember what it was. We smelt it, and it reminded me a little bit.
Not geosmin or something like that.
No. I wish I could remember what it was, and I will think. But it takes me to that, like actually being out in a garden after it's maybe a hot day, but then the rain has come and everything's everything's cooling. A little bit of that.
I definitely get a feeling of not only am I transported to a different country, I get a feeling of warmth, and heat, and light,
inviting,
and space. I've also I've also said I had an experience of kind of joy and radiance and energy.
Yeah, I can totally get it.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but I really feel smelling it again.
It is a very happy fragrance.
It is.
It's not sort of sweet and friendly, but it's happy. There's something about it which feels like you've gone somewhere else.
It's not saccharine at all.
It's not an everyday smell. It's not something you would smell in your
This is not something if you regularly go in the department stores and buy and smell fragrances. You've not smelt anything like this. Yes, it's. I've also written fizzy and pert.
Yeah. There's like a mulled wine thing going on.
Well, I think
some of the Christmassy mulled wine.
I get a spiced apple. I get a hint of nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Maybe a tiny.
Be delicate with nutmeg in your lasagna if you make it, because too much is hallucinogenic. Yeah.
Maybe even the subtlest hint of clove, but I definitely spiced fruit. Spiced fruit. Spiced fruit. About 15 to 20 minutes, I started to get a gentle vanilla. And what? So she lists in this. She actually uses vanilla absolute, which is really very, very rare in modern perfumery. It's really expensive. It's just not used. You use vanillin or ethyl vanillin, and when it starts to appear in this, you really notice it, that its richness and complexity. But it never goes totally gourmand, because you could think fruity and vanilla could go gourmand, but actually the fruitiness recedes.
Yeah.
And the vanillic quality just underpins the incense.
And vanilla, can often be the more bitter end of vanilla as well, which is quite interesting, rather than just the sweetness. The pods themselves, if you can really nail the smell of a pod, it's complex in itself.
Yeah. But But all the way through, this is
I like it.
about the incense. It's about the white copal, and from beginning to absolute end, it's about that. And it's when I wore it, I felt, the wafts of it hanging in the air.
It almost makes it floral without it being floral.
I think
The energy of it.
I think there are some florals in there. I think there's a good floral kind of mid. What did she say? Or neroli, petitgrain. So there are a few florals.
But there are no big white florals going on in there. Yeah,
No,
I feel almost like the incense.
I know what you mean.
It has the same presence and confidence of a good floral.
A feeling of height in terms of its kind of composition.
I get little hints, I think maybe from the neroli and the petitgrain, little hints of that sort of freshly washed, freshly laundered white shirt, but then with a lot of spice behind it.
Yeah,
it's a really interesting combo. It's clean, but with like little hints of background dirty that never quite come to the fore.
I just love as well. I think
they give it interest.
It's been interesting. Houses like, particularly, I'm thinking of Amouage, who recently, in a way, have gone back to their roots of doing lots of incense fragrances. They have gone back to incense with Cecile Zrokin and what's his name?
Christopher Chong.
No, he's left now. Other guy, anyway. Who have done lots of new fragrances for Amouage, but they're all super powered by woody ambers, like really super overpowered by woody ambers. Whereas this shows you how to really do an incense, which is a real incense fragrance, not a woody amber fragrance.
And it's very inviting. It just makes me want to go back and smell again and again and again. And I've said this a million times. When something is on card,
Quentin Bish, that's his name.
Bish.
Yeah. Sorry.
When I smell something on card and I'm intrigued and I want to keep going back for more, I know that on skin that effect is amplified by.
Honestly, it's really, and I absolutely love it on skin. And I felt as it went on, the incense became kind of increasingly smoky. I thought the
see it going that way. Actually.
I thought it may turn into a sort of vanilla-y, ambery fragrance. But it never went that. I mean, I'm sure there are some woody ambers in there helping, but it never becomes. It still remains about the incense, and it becomes smoky,
silvery, which I really like.
It's silvery, but it's smoky, and I am transported to the. I get the images of a kind of a desert, or almost like a campfire on the desert, and like balmy evenings when it's dry and warm, and.
That's where you want to be at all times.
Yeah,
but we're in central London, as you say, right now. But it does take you somewhere.
At the beginning, it's tropical and forests, and you get the implication of fruit. But towards the end, I really get dry, dusty. I really I love it.
I must try that on skin, actually. I can see why that was nominated, and I don't know the results, but I hope it did well.
I love it.
Really, I think it's really good.
I've got also say we've also got a sample pack here, and there were lots to. I really enjoyed some of it. There's a really nice neroli one. I can't remember what it's called. There's one called Jurassic Flower, which is a really beautiful floral. But there's a neroli called Nerola, which is really great. I think you enjoy.
We should delve into these. I think.
Have a go at that. And there's also there's a Japanese incense one called Kodama. Let's just have a little spray. This is the.
Oh yeah, I mean that's my cup of tea. Absolutely.
I thought you love a neroli.
I do really, especially in this summer.
Oh, and that's really like high, like.
But spicy as well. Spicy neroli, a bit of extra something going on.
Deep, like bitter green. There's like a lot of complexity to it, isn't it?
Smoky tea. Honeyed is sort of spicy honey thing going on as well. Very, very interesting.
This is the Kodama as well, which is another incense, but a little bit.
Oh, it's a relative for sure.
Yeah. But you can smell like even just by smelling these two, the quality.
That's that incense, and then lots of really like vegetable peel and fruit peel.
Yeah, and there's a kind of cedary quality to it. What else is in there?
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Sugi.
I need to smell all these in more
It's
depth. My nose is intrigued as hell.
oh, they are. There's a lot to enjoy in this house. I think.
See, this is what's amazing is when someone comes along, you've never heard of them, and then suddenly you think there's exciting perfume making going on in this world
Really,
still to this
really
day.
elegant, well put together compositions as well. Beautiful.
I'm excited.
Really, really lovely stuff.
I hope this house goes from success to success.
The Neroli again. I think you like that.
Beautiful. That's my kind of Neroli as well. It's clean and fresh, but with enough interest and spice behind it. A little something that's not quite your sort of vanilla. No, I don't mean vanilla as in a note. I mean vanilla as in safe. Beautiful.
Good house.
I wish you very, very, very well.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, I hope. I hope it will go far and people will take an interest.
Well, they should, because this is beautiful. This is beautiful perfume making.
It is. And thank you, again to Rachel for sending these to us.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I hope you've managed to enjoy these as much as we have, because they're really fantastic. And I want to smell all of these.
But until next time.
There might be another video in the offing.
Happy sniffing.